Palestine. Palestine to my dick.
What do you think the response should be from Netanyahu and the military to Gaza?
Kill all Palestinians, all of them. Not one left from the river to the sea. Palestine will be deceased.
And Israel need to do like this. You see? Now Gaza. Like this. Gaza need to do like this. Or like this, but all this Jewish. Two options.
What do you think the response should be to Gaza?
We gotta wipe them off the fucking map. I'm
That's
talking about every fucking flatten them like a parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, flatten them out once and for
There's
all. Just get rid of that.
nothing else you can do. They proved to us that there's nothing else you can do. We tried, and
We tried everything. It doesn't work. We have to wipe them flat off the fucking map, like a fucking parking lot.
I'm not stopping till all Arabs are wiped out.
I think now it's the time that we need to erase Gaza. There is people inside, our people inside, that kidnap, and now we need to kill all of them and free Israel. All of their belief is killing Jewish and killing and murder our people.
Flatten it. Flatten Gaza.
that will be the last war in Gaza.
This will be.
Yes, it should be.
All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shemal, Shabbat, Shuvakakodash. Double so pops that is a great millstone. Shalom to all that came out there pushing the word and sincerity and the truth. You see, in fact, let me get this queued up. You see these Israelis speaking about the conflict with the, and of course we're not siding with the Arabs, you know, but it just shows you the spirit that's taking place over there on the other side of the earth. War. Situation in Ukraine and Russia, situation in Gaza, you know, of course, Israel. That whole, what they say, Levant region is going to be the extreme hotbed for war, you know. And you listening to these Israelis, they don't want to show any mercy to those Arab nations. I mean, not that they necessarily should. You know, first off, all of those nations are enemies unto us, whether they're Arab nations or Israelis. You know, we're not friends of them, and we're not trying to speak on their behalf or how they feel in this oncoming war. But I will say that the narrative pushed against those Arab nations was the same narrative that was pushed against you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, in the 1500s, the 1600s, and things of that nature, that you're degenerate, untamable animals that need to be wiped off the face of the earth. Like he just said, flatten them, you know. And that type of hatred that they have is not going to get quelled. You know, there's nothing that's going to remove that type of hatred and tension from those nations. So they have to go to war. And this is everything the scriptures were speaking about. All right. Because really, at the end of the day, the Lord is avenging us on from the hell that all nations put on us. You know, you had an Arab slave trade. You had those Arabs in those different land masses that destroyed us as a people. And here it is, we're in captivity. Those Arabs, when they come here, they don't, look to build and do anything for the prosperity of us. So we don't give a damn about those people in Gaza as well. All right. We don't give a damn about anybody in the Middle East. All right. If they're not our people, of our heritage and our stock, we could give a less of a damn. All right. We're just here to prophesy and declare the prophecy and wake up the elect. That's it. All right. We don't have ties with, you know, these different conflicts and speaking on behalf. All right. The Lord said that he's going to gather all nations, which I'm going to get. But this is Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring in the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah, so the Middle East valley of Jehoshaphat, Yehoshaphat, which is the Lord's judgment. All right. It's already spoken of of what's that the Red Sea, those choke points, military. That's a major military choke point, and a lot of trade is going to get halted. When war take place, a lot of trades is going to get halted. That's why it's going to be a major famine out here. And will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Yeah, so they broke up the land, gave portions of the land to the Arabs, gave portions of the land to the Jews, and that's why you have it in the conditions that it is now. Verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot and a sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Verse 4, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense on your own head? Verse 5, because ye have taken my silver and gold and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. Verse 6, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, that you might remove them far from their border. You see? So these nations, since they touched the apple of the Lord's eye, as it is written, they're going to have to face a reckoning. All right. And the Lord's putting on these spirits on these nations to go to war with each other. All right. Because we've already been conquered. It's still other nations that's pretty much unconquered. Scriptures speak about how the Arabs is a wild nation anyways, damn near untamable. There's no talking to them. Like they just said, hey, there's no reasoning with these people. Hey, I'm not doing any type of deliberations, but I'm pretty sure they're not trying to hear anything those fucking Israelis are saying either ways. Because they know that Israel is the devil too. All right. They call Russia Satan, big Satan, and they call Israel little Satan. So any type of dialogue that's trying to be spoken of for these representatives and these and the prime ministers and things of that nature, they're not trying to listen to it at the end of the day, because they had their generals, that one general killed. They took losses on their side, all right, and they're constantly being put at as the face of like the boogeyman, all right, the bad guy. So they're like, the hell, all right, well, we're just gonna play our role then. We'll be the bad guy. Verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. So that's all we got to tell you, nations. You're gonna go to war. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, which is the men of the war, the military. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Yeah, and you had Henry Kissinger say this years ago, that if you don't hear the war drums, then you're deaf. How much more now? Bro, the drums of war are beating aggressively. All right. That's all that's being spoken of, for the most part. It's war. Now, it's a lot of other situations and conflicts that's taking place. But the scripture says that it shall be wars and rumors of wars. And we see these things to be true. It says, let the weak say I'm strong. That's why Iran bombed Israel, knowing that America is going to make a response. But for Iran to make those type of moves, they pretty much got their pump going. They feel like they have enough ammunition to, hold it down. Of course, they got the assistance of the major nations, unless America tries to assist Israel. But they like, shit, on a one-on-one base, we got enough strength to take down bordering countries that come against us, such as Israel. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, to get to their cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. See? So the Lord is putting in the spirit of these nations to have that tension so that they could go to war. All right. And they're saying flatten them. And you already know the Arab nations is feeling the same way. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. You see? Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Yeah, this is the time, man. That's why at this point, scriptures speak about who can but prophesy. We just got to push and, engine, for lack of a better term, I just say push these prophecies, man. Make sure these words come out and give the explanation of what's going on. come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Verse 14, multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Yeah, so we're super close, you know, and these, like I said, these different nations, the Most High is putting the spirit on these nations through conflict to have a evil eye towards one another, and that's going to spiral towards a war. All right, and that war is going to be the war to end all wars, which is World War III. All right, so I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kakodash, Devon, the Apostle, Elders, Great Millstone, Shalom, Akim.